That's hot.
Get it while it's hot. Cause in another week it will be not.
Turn off the lights and let me feel you. I don't wanna think about myself right now. Stay out all night because I want to. Wake up in the morning and I'm hollowed out. I drew the outline on the paper, now I'm running out of space. Family at the dinner table, but I don't have a place. Where will we go? Why am I afraid to be alone? Sinking in petals, looking for the bottom. Where will we go? Cried on the phone again, I'm sorry. You don't need to think about me breaking down. Looking for guidance, but there's no advice to give, 'cause I'm the only one who can figure it out. Where will we go? Oh, why am I afraid to be alone? Sinking in petals, looking for the bottom. Where will we go? Where will we go?
Good evening and welcome to tonight's broadcast for the AVGL Rocket League Trials. And it has all come down to tonight because tonight we are taking a look at the Grand Championship Finals. I'm your host, Jacob Gem Mountain Palmer, and what a journey it has been. We have had teams from the Northeast and West Division, the Midwest Division, and the Southern Division all competing to make their way to tonight's finals. If you're wondering or just joining us what we're checking out here, we are doing a tournament of 1v1 Rocket League. That's right, just two players against each other, battling it out. And if you had a chance to join us last night, boy, it can really go either way. We have seen players come back from 5-goal deficits, able to take the win. And the first match we're going to be getting into is Texas A&M versus Iowa State here in tonight's match. We want to get right into the action because we have so many matches to go to. So we are going to go right now into it, and 0-0 for each person. As you can see, there are only 2 people up on that field, so that really lets us contemplate some of the key priorities here. One of them is that the demos can be so much more influential in these matches than one. So let's think about it. Once you're demoed, that's about 3 seconds that the other player has to make a goal. Once you respond, you have no boost, and you have got to get to that ball, which is being shot on goal in that situation, and you have to be perfectly deflecting it almost with no boost. And that's certainly a great save there by Goff from Iowa State against Blue Star of Texas A&M. And a demo is going to come right out onto Blue Star. Now here's what I was just talking about. The shot is coming through. Blue Star picks up the boost and comes through with the save there, keeping it 0-0 for the match. Another thing we'll want to look out for tonight is those 50-50s, those initial contests, because just those split few seconds after the first touch of the ball can decide whether a goal is going to be scored. And again, a demo coming out onto Blue Star. Goff, though, is going to have to hold back, giving Blue Star the chance to try to get the save, but he doesn't get it. Instead, the ball bounces off the crossbar, so not quite perfect for both. But now Goff is going to get the better of that and score right into the goal, giving Iowa State the early lead. You can see him there picking up the corner boost. Blue Star comes in, but not at the right angle, allowing Goff to just boost around him, get the first goal, and we are 3 minutes, 45 seconds into the match. 50-50 coming through here. Ball kind of dies in the center, but look at Blue Star here. Unfortunately, the ball heads back towards his goal. Luckily, Goff wasn't set up for a shot, but now a great play around him. He just flicked that around him and was able to find the equalizer less than 15 seconds after he was scored on. Look at this beautiful here. Goff just committed to it mid-air, missed the ball, allowing Blue Star to just do a little bit of a zigzag right back into that goal and equalizing the match. Now, another thing we have to keep in mind, if we're going to go point by point of things to keep in mind, is how quickly these goals could be scored, like we almost saw there with Blue Star saving. We have seen goals like 5-goal rallies, 6-goal rallies in this tournament be scored in less than a minute. So it can go either way here. Even a 3-goal lead can just be a sliver with how fast these players can play around each other. And remember, this is the grand finals, meaning you are seeing the best of the best in the tournament so far, vying for ultimate victory. Blue Star right here is going to try to dribble the ball up, picks up the boost on the side. Here comes Goff with a great save there, plays it over him. Ball up on the wall, which Goff plays off of. Great shot towards goal, but Blue Star is right there, ready to save it. Goff gets demoed. Is Blue Star going to be in the right position to score the goal? Yes, he is. And those demos coming through in full force right there. You can see right at the moment Goff respawns there. Not enough time. He doesn't have the boost, putting Texas A&M into the lead. 1 goal, just a little bit over halftime remaining in this match. 50-50 coming through here. Goff gets the better of it. He has to try to center it. Blue Star flips back, ready to get in defensive position, and does it. Dunks it right over Iowa State. Now he's going to go for the goal of his own. Can he make it? No. Goff coming through with the save there. That's been really key for both of these players thus far, is how proficient they are with the saves. And now Blue Star has a chance at open goal. He's going to use all of his boost and say hello to a 3-1 lead. That was just beautiful there. Picking up the hat trick for himself. And you can just see how penalizing it can be if you find yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time. You don't have any defense hanging in there in the back line to bail you out. No, it is all you, and if you are at the wrong side of the field, the other player will be happy to just chip it right in there. Now Blue Star picking up the boost. Goff is going to try to clear it back over toward the blue goal. And yes, in fact, it is Jacob Gem Palmer coming at you, bringing you all the action here. I always like to say 2 is better than 1. But these 2 players right here are certainly showing us a very great and exciting match here, as Goff is going to hit that right off his bumper towards the goal, but it is slow, allowing Blue Star to get the save there. Goff is going to go try again. Has 80 boost. Is going to come. Do a shot toward the goal. Blue Star off the wall, gets the save there, but is not going to be able to clear it, as Goff is able to dunk it out of his hands, and now we are back midfield. Great play around Blue Star, but Blue Star pops it off his hood. Now Goff with the shot on goal just to the right isn't going to be able to find it. Right now, Texas A&M still in that 2-goal lead, so all the pressure is on Goff, especially if Blue Star is able to score a goal here. Oh my goodness, the ball is right in front of the goal, just crawling towards it. That was enough time for Goff to come right in there and get the save. Now Goff has to go chasing after his own ball. Is he going to get it? No! Blue Star scoring the goal. And I don't know if I should call that the most anticlimactic way possible or in the most exciting way possible, because that has definitely got to hurt. Using all of the boost to try to chase the ball back towards your goal, only to see it just roll in there. Let's take a quick overview of what we see here. 1 minute left in this match. 3 goals down for Iowa State. Now, we have seen a goal in this match thus far be scored in less than 15 seconds. So if Goff can just find Blue Star in a couple of positions that Blue Star doesn't want to be in, he might be able to score the goal. The dribble up toward Iowa State's goal isn't going to be effective. So right now, Blue Star just has to try to save it from getting scored on. He's going to be credited with the save there. Goff is able to steal the corner boost for him, and that can be extremely important because Blue Star has no boost left, and it is going to show right there as Goff gets the 2nd goal. You don't have that boost, you can't make those crazy aerial plays. You can see Blue Star trying his best, but it's just like and that's not going to do it. Unfortunately for Texas A&M, they are now only 2 goals up with 30 seconds left. Plenty of time for Iowa State to try to make a comeback here. Ball is in the center. Blue Star would love to be able to score a goal here. Goff is going to come right in and say, nuh-uh, I am going to take it right away from you. But he is not going to be able to dribble it up as Blue Star rains around the rosy toward him, stops the ball from being dribbled. Now Blue Star has the ball in Iowa State's territory. He just has to try to run down the clock here or maybe do a backwards flip. He is going to center it, but Goff comes right in preventing it. But I'm afraid that it is too little too late. As soon as that ball hits the ground, the first win is going to be going to Texas A&M. in this match. And remember, this is a best-of-5 match. Texas A&M versus Iowa State, and I wouldn't have it any other way for these grand finals because we have so many big-name universities competing. Texas A&M, LSU, Iowa State, great names that you should know from tons of other college sports now competing in this esports tournament. To go over yet again, we have 1v1 soccer. It's going to be a best-of-5 in the top bracket. If you lose and go to the lower bracket, it's a best-of-3, and the finals and grand finals are going to be best-of-7. So we have tons to look forward to here tonight. Let's take a quick look at the bracket here. Texas A&M and Iowa State are actually going to be the only ones in the first-round matches, as all the other teams have byes tonight. Texas A&M, if they win, or Iowa State, if they win, are going to be going up against LSU. And might I just say that the player for LSU has been considered a favorite to win tonight in this match. So they are definitely going to have a lot to prove as they go into the second round. Would be quite an upstate if they can dethrone Louisiana State. We also have Ohio State and Rowan joining us for these finals, which if you joined us last night, which I hope you did, you saw that Rowan pulled out a magnificent victory in their match, and I want to see that player play again. And what's great about these one-on-one matches, I gotta say, is you really get a chance to see these players' individual strategies. Some players score their goals by dribbling the ball up the field and then popping it off their roof. Some players like to play off these 50-50s where the ball goes off to the side, they go off to pick up the side boost, and they are able to score a goal just like that. Now, second match. Texas A&M versus Iowa State. Texas A&M has the advantage. All the pressure on Goff right now. He is going to play it around Blue Star, but Blue Star with lightning speed comes back around, but it might not be fast enough just off the left post there. Here comes Blue Star playing it around the corner. Is Goff going to be able to take it away from him? No! Blue Star right over him. That's going to allow Goff, though, to dribble it up on his roof. We've seen a lot of players do this in this tournament, but Blue Star is right there before he can pop off on his roof, and with that boost, Blue Star gets the first goal. Whether you've watched Rocket League for a long time or you are just joining us, I cannot overstate the importance that boost management has in this game. Those crazy aerial plays, all that you see in those commercials of cars flying through the air, you can't do that without boost. And most importantly are those 6 side boosts, 4 in each corner and 2 off to the sides of the field. And taking that boost, allowing it to be eliminated for a few seconds for the other player can really help, just as Blue Star did right there. Goff now has no boost, and he can't pick it up in the corner. The best he can do is get a pretty nice clear over to the other side of the field. There he picks up the boost from the side. Blue Star now ready to try to push it toward the goal. It's a nice shot, and it's going to go right over Goff for another goal. Just off the corner here from midfield, from clear downtown, you might want to say. That ball is going to be dribbled right in there, allowing Texas A&M to get the early lead. But we have seen balls be scored right off these initial contests, especially if it goes off to the side. Blue Star picks up the boost, is going to try to get the right angle here. Watch this, another shot on goal. Goff with the save there. Now, can he change that into a nice push? No, Blue Star is going to get to the ball before him. Blue Star almost ran out of boost, but picks up the side boost, makes the crazy aerial play. Now is going to try to push it over Goff. Can he do it? Pop off the roof. Goff with the save there yet again. Goff has had some great saves, but you know what would be better than a save? A goal. Tried to use his boost there to get in front of Blue Star, but it's not going to work. Instead, Blue Star turned it around to another shot on goal. It seems all the shots on goals have been from Texas A&M thus far. Goff having to play defense. This is his chance. If he can pop it off over Blue Star, he might be able to do it off the crossbar. Just a little bit too high, but that was a nice push. I liked what I saw there. Unfortunately, just not quite the accuracy he might have been looking for. Blue Star is now going to come in, take it away from him. Goff picks up 100 boost. Blue Star has no boost. Can he still make it, though? He is going to have to go off to the side to pick up some more boost and live to fight another day. He picks up some more, and now here comes. It's over Goff, but he is pushed off to the side by Goff as well. Goff ran into him. pushing Blue Star into an inopportune position. So now Goff has to try to score the goal on his own. Blue Star trying to center it. Goff goes right over him. Blue Star has no boost, but he just manages to push it away toward the left. Goff with the second attack is just going to go off the upper left corner. Blue Star a great hop over Goff. Now he's in the corner. Can he center it and get it in the goal? Not if Goff has anything to say about it. Nice backwards flip from Blue Star is going to have to leave Goff with the save yet again. So much excitement, but still no goal scored thus far. It is still 2-0 Texas A&M. Now, if Blue Star takes this match, that means he will be in match point, ready to go on to the next round against LSU. But Goff would certainly love to try to tie it up. A nice pop off the roof there after he dribbled it up. Another, but that crossbar has been one of Goff's worst enemies thus far in this match. Not able to score the goal. Now he's going to try yet again. He has been turning into a lot of shots on goal this past minute. Blue Star is going to be able to get the save. And now a quick shot on here, and Goff is just back in the game. Only one goal down, 1 minute, 23 seconds left. He goes off the side, picks up the corner boost. Blue Star tries to flip over. I wouldn't have been surprised if Blue Star didn't have any boost there with how low he was able to jump there. So now the wheels twitching in anxiety as Blue Star realizes that his victory might not come as simple as he was hoping for. Gets the boost in the corner. Here comes Goff. Goff is able to get the dunk over Blue Star, keeping it in Texas A&M's territory. Tries to get the shot on goal there, just a little bit up and to the left. But anything you can do, I can do better, says Blue Star, getting the goal, taking Texas A&M to 3-1 with only 1 minute, 6 seconds left in the match. So that nervous wheel twitching, he can rest just a little bit easier right now, being 2 goals up instead of 1. Here comes the next face-off. 50-50 is going to go off to the side as Blue Star finally gets the better of that one. Tries to beat Goff to the boost, but Goff beat him to it, so now he's going to have to try to hang back. Gets demoed by Goff. This is his opportunity, but no, he has to go back and try to get the ball himself. But he is going to be able to get the shot on goal here. I saw Blue Star miss the ball, and there you go. Iowa State is not going to be counted out for this match. You show such power of being able to get those demos, as you usually have a shot on goal as a result in these 1v1 matchups. 49 seconds left. Only 1 goal separating both players. This is going to be so crucial. It's a lot like how so many people say, like with sports like basketball and football, it's really only the last 2 minutes that really matter. Well, it's going to be the last 30 seconds that really matters in this Rocket League match, as Goff was trying to set himself up for a shot on goal, but unfortunately ran out of boost. Blue Star beat him to it, and now it heads over Goff, who just manages to deflect it just enough to push it back to midfield. Blue Star pushes it back toward his own goal, trying to get ready to clear it out, but look out, here comes Goff. Not quite the shot on goal, gets played above him. It's now 10 seconds left. Iowa State needs to make this shot in order to stay in the game, is able to dunk it over Texas A&M, but it is off to the corner. Maybe time for one more shot on goal. Is it going to come through? No, and Texas A&M picking up the second victory in this first match. You are watching the first match of these AVGL Rocket League trials in the grand final, and in round 1, it is Texas A&M versus Iowa State, Blue Star versus Goff, and my goodness, these matches have been so close thus far. No major blowouts as we can see. And as you can see, at least for me, I want to say, hey, I am back in this arena. I'm coming to you from the Game Pants Esports Arena in downtown Boise, Idaho, as we help out with the AVGL Rocket League trials. It has been quite a time. If you were watching us yesterday, you saw that I was being able to join the broadcast, but from my place. It has been so many months since I have been back at this desk in this arena, and it has been a pleasure. As you can see by that very handsome individual right there, that is what I had to face yesterday coming from home, and it was still fun because we had so much great footage to look at for these trials, but it is nothing quite like being back here at the desk in the arena, ready to call all the action for you in what is now the match point for Texas A&M. Now Goff is going to try to get an early goal, but Blue Star with a nice deflect there up toward the crossbar is going to prevent him from getting it. Unfortunately, Blue Star doesn't have any boost. He goes off to the corner to get some to the side. Can he just flick it in? Yes, he can. Blue Star getting the early lead yet again, just 20 seconds into this 5-minute match. I don't know if I really have seen Iowa State really ahead in the last 2 matches. I think they've managed to tie it up a good number of times, but I've never really seen them with a lead. I might be misremembering that, but mostly it's been Texas A&M making the plays, putting Goff in the pressure, in the hot seat, trying to get another goal. And you know what would put the pressure on even more? I was going to say a shot on goal. And now Goff has the opportunity, who's going to run it right up the field and equalize it with 4 minutes, 24 seconds left in this match. There you see the overcommittal from Blue Star. He was back in Iowa State's goal and could only watch helplessly as Goff picked that right up and drove straight into the goal of Texas A&M. A little over 4 minutes now. We're not even 1 minute into this match. This is going to last a long time. I'm sure for both teams that 5 minutes is going to feel a lot longer than it should with all that is on the line here. Remember, all the players playing tonight have fought their way through their respective divisions to make it toward these grand finals. And you can feel the tension in the air, especially after a demo like that, but Goff responds just in time to be able to save and clear that off toward Texas A&M. Blue Star with the other attempt. Can Goff get it? He gets to it. The ball is now right in front. Goff is able to try to clear it, but Blue Star uses his boost to keep it midfield. Plays it around, goes off to the side, picks up the boost, and now he has an open shot on goal. That is going to be goal number 2 for Texas A&M. 1 goal ahead, a little over 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. And my goodness, they have got to be feeling good about themselves. All you Texas A&M fans watching right now, because now we are in a position that we have seen the last 2 games. Texas A&M always seems to have a 1 or 2 goal lead over Iowa State. And Iowa State has managed to tie, but never managed to get into the lead. Nice save by Goff there. Going to push it back to midfield, but Blue Star has plenty of other boosts, but a nice shunt there by Goff is going to push him out of the way. Blue Star manages to get the save. Now with the clear, but Goff is fighting him forward, driving side by side like a demolition derby, trying to fight for control of that soccer ball. Now the ball is off to the side, up in the air. Neither player is going to drive off the wall. Instead, they're going to ram right into each other, trying to get the better of it. Ball goes slightly toward Texas A&M. Goff shot on goal, saved by Blue Star. And I do have to say, if I was to just analyze the situation a little bit, like what we saw right there with Blue Star scoring another goal for Texas A&M, it seems like Blue Star has just been a little bit more on point with his shots on goal. Seems like Goff has managed to get some shots of his own, but they've usually gone off the left or right post or off the crossbar. Texas A&M just seems to be a little bit more consistent with their accuracy. But there's still plenty of time for Iowa State to show why they got to the grand finals. Here comes Goff up the side, no boost, picks up the corner boost, so Blue Star can't get to it, but Blue Star has plenty of time to be able to clear it back toward the left post of Iowa State's goal. Now Goff up the side, picking up more boost. Here he comes around the corner. Blue Star rams right into him, pushing him way over to the other side of the field. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Here comes Blue Star with his push. Can he play it around Goff? Off his roof, I saw the whole camera spinning, and I didn't know where Goff was, but there he appears in front of his own goal, ready to play some defense. Now Goff tries again. Here he goes in the center of the field. Blue Star dunks right over him, back towards the corner. Blue Star doesn't pick up the boost, allowing Goff to pick it up. Now Blue Star is in a predicament. He has no boost, but Goff certainly does. Able to push it back into Texas A&M's goal. And I have to say, that might have been a big snafu there, because that boost was right in front of Blue Star, but he did not take it. And then Goff took it himself, leaving Blue Star only to watch as the ball gets played right back towards the goal. Now we are only 1 goal apart from these 2 teams. Goff just has to score 1 more to tie it up, but if there's another goal here, that Blue Star can just get it right in the goal. Okay, you know what? We'll just scratch whatever I just said. Texas A&M is still into a 2-goal lead. That just shows what can happen off these initial 50-50s. All right. 1 minute, 50 seconds. 50-50 goes slightly over toward Texas A&M. Blue Star comes rushing in. Here comes Goff, going to try to dunk it around him. Doesn't get it. He does try to flip it over. He does, but in comes Blue Star, able to deflect it back towards the center of the field. Tries to get the counterattack. Goff beats him to it. Ball up in the air midfield. Here comes the shot on goal. Looking like it's going to bounce off the top. Blue Star comes right in, and now this is his opening. He is going to get that shot right on goal and get another one. That is 3 goals in a row. No, actually, it's been, let me see. It was Texas A&M, then Iowa State, then 2 from Texas A&M. But still, 3 goals for Texas A&M in such a short amount of time, able to get a 3-goal lead now over Iowa State. And with every second that passes, it looks more like it's going to be a Texas A&M versus LSU match coming up. But we will just have to see what happens. Blue Star trying to increase his lead even more. Goff now is going to have to try to dribble it up. He has it on top. He's going to try to pop it. Doesn't really get a lot of air. Doesn't really get it airborne. That just allowed Blue Star to get control of it and get yet another shot on goal. Going to be saved by Goff. Here we go. As you can see there, Goff has had 5 shots on goal thus far during this match. That's going to turn into 6 with that one there. I'm going to be very curious to see what Blue Star had. Yeah, he's had 11 shots on goal thus far, so Blue Star has managed to maintain control of that ball a lot more than Goff has this match. You can also see the saves that Blue Star had is at 4. I would imagine that Goff is just going to be even more saves. He is only at 3, actually. I would have imagined it would have been a little more considering all the shots on goal, but I guess that 5-2 score just tells the tale itself. When you don't have as many opportunities, get a shot on goal just like that, and again, just up and to the right, not accurate enough. Goff's going to try to get Blue Star, beats him right to it, and with 10 seconds left, I would imagine, and especially one more goal, I would be quite comfortable in saying this match is just about over. Texas A&M in a position to win this first round match. It's going to advance them right to the next round, which we will be going directly into round 2, if you remember, because the other 3 teams in round 1 all had byes. So we're going to be going from round 1 into round 2 in less than 5 seconds. That ball just needs to hit the ground, and that is all she wrote. Texas A&M taking the victory over Iowa State 3-0 in that match. Some great performance by Blue Star. Goff certainly gave it a sporting try, was able to tie it up a lot, but I don't remember ever seeing Iowa State in the lead. It was always Texas A&M in the driver's seat, so to speak, taking the victory and moving on to what is going to be a very interesting match. I just want to say, if you watched us last night, there was a little bit of a disagreement over what makes a good Gallagher score. I'm not saying that a score in the low 5,000s or 4,000s, I believe, is not much to sneer at, but I just knew I had to get more than that tonight in order to prove my criticisms that I had last night against the person who was on the desk before me. But now we are going to go into round 2. And the very interesting match, because I have told you that LSU has been picked as the favorite to win tonight. So Texas A&M, just off of that victory, is going to have to go up against them. But let's not discount the other 2 teams as well. Ohio State and Rowan, which we saw play last night, are also going to be going up here in round 2 to get to the grand finals of these AVGL trials. Remember, those finals are going to be best of 7 as opposed to best of 5. So a lot to look forward to here tonight. It has been quite a journey getting to the point where we are now, both in this tournament and in the past few months as well, with everything that has happened. The tenacity of all these esports players and the universities behind them has certainly shown that they can still compete and make their communities proud. And Texas A&M is going to try to make their university proud as they go up against LSU. And the favorite to win tonight, we could see an upset coming through right here. Here we go. Sharp from Louisiana State being the favorite to win tonight. He is going to go off in the corner. Blue Star takes the boost away from him. Actually, Sharp has 100 boost himself, so he is not going to be starved anymore. He goes back into the corner, trying to corral it, ready to make the push up the field. Here comes his dribble. Now Blue Star has to make the save, misses, and Sharp proving why he has been considered a player of such formidable skill to go up against, scoring a goal not even 20 seconds into the match. All right, here we go. Texas A&M gonna kind of shake that one out of their heads, dust themselves off, and come back to try to make it again. He's able to play it around Sharp, but doesn't have any boost to follow through that play, so Sharp is going to be able to get control of this ball. Okay, Blue Star, here's your mulligan. Here, you can try to save it again. Well, the ball was off to the side, so it wasn't like even if he missed, the ball would have gone in. But now Blue Star has to try to turn this into some sort of offense played around Sharp. Is he going to be able to do it? Yes, he is, and he's going to be able to tie it back up 1-1. Not even a minute into this match. I can tell we are in for a good one right here as these two teams go up against each other. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left. Here we go. 50-50 coming through. Off towards Texas A&M's goal. Sharp is going to try to capitalize on that, but doesn't have the boost. But you know what? Sometimes it's just nice to see it roll in anyway. Unfortunately, Blue Star did not have the time to make it back, so the ball just kind of went in there. It's almost poetic in a way. The car is flying around the ball as it just gracefully drifts into the goal. Blue Star now with that nervous wheel twitch that we saw in the past round, but now he's in a position he hasn't found himself in thus night. That is having not having the lead, excuse me. Louisiana State now trying to score the goal yet again, and he gets it. Sharp is going to get the third goal of the night, getting the hat trick. And that is sure got to be comforting to LSU fans, knowing that they now have a 2-goal lead. But remember, goals can be scored not even 15 seconds after the 50-50, so anything can happen. 50-50 off towards Louisiana State's goals somewhat. Sharp gets the boost out of the corner. Here comes Blue Star getting the chance to save yet again. Is able to get it. Now can he flick it around Sharp, who now heads back toward his goal, but it's not going to be enough. And Texas A&M manages to close the gap just a little bit. Seems like we can't even go 20 seconds without another goal being scored, and that is what makes these 1v1s so exciting. It's all or nothing. No defense to try to bail you out. It is all you in that arena. 1 versus 1, winner takes all. And now Sharp is going to be right there to cheat out the ball after the 50-50, but Blue Star was in just the right position to push it over to the corner. Now Sharp is going to try again. Try to just finagle it over into the goal. Blue Star going to be credited with the save there. Now pushing it back toward LSU's goal. Sharp coming right in there toward the corner. Blue Star not going to be counted out though. Bumps the ball off of his roof. Another pop off the roof for Sharp. And there you go. There's the shot, but it's just not there. Blue Star is going to come in for the follow-up though and equalize the match yet again, 3v3. And there you see right there, Blue Star proving why he's made it to round 2. Certainly a lot of talent to show off. And if there was one picked as the favorite to win, you might not know it watching this match thus far because it has been very even. A quick look at the stats show that Blue Star has managed to get 3 shots on goal, but all of those shots have turned into goals. So that is some great offense by him. Can get some more shots into goal, he might be able to win this. Louisiana State, LSU has now had 6 shots on goal, and that's going to turn into yet another goal. Unfortunately, Blue Star caught out of position there, and no one around to rotate in for him. Ball bumps off the crossbar, and Sharp just with a nice little tap in there, pushing LSU to the lead yet again. All right. We're just almost to halftime right now. Sharp going to get the better of that contest and turn it into a goal right away, making it 3v5. Well, Blue Star had something to think about. He's definitely got another thing to think about because he now has 2 goals, which he's down again. I think, though, we haven't heard the last from Blue Star, though. I think that another goal might be in the forecast. Here we go, 50-50 off to the side. Here comes Sharp, is going to be able to beat Blue Star to the ball, but Blue Star picked up the corner boost there. Might be able to jump up, but the altitude is so high that he isn't able to. Sharp getting 3 goals in a row, able to keep LSU in the firm lead. We are now officially at halftime. I know it's hard to believe. I know that with all that we've seen in the score of 3-6, it's hard to believe that we are only halfway through of match 1, I've got to say. We've still got maybe 4 more of these things in the first match of round 2. So much excitement, so much to get to tonight, as Sharp is going to get credited with another shot on goal, bringing it up to 9 for this current round. Here comes Blue Star coming right in, stealing the boost. Sharp does not have any. Is that going to cost him? But no, Blue Star is on the wrong side of the ball, so he is not able to flip it up and over to get himself in a better position. Now Sharp comes through yet again, and excuse me, that was his own goal. I apologize. With all that's going on here, it can be easy to mess things up. Yeah, so Blue Star was on the side he wanted to be 20 seconds ago. But now that 20 seconds has passed, he's not in the right position here, as Sharp scores yet another goal into Texas A&M's side. So now it is looking more and more like a runaway for Louisiana State. That snowball is building. I would say now, if ever, Blue Star needs to try to get a goal on the scoreboard and try to stop this momentum from Louisiana State. Louisiana State, let me just say, for Sharp, he has had no saves, which I find really interesting. So the only goals that have gone thus far is when it's right open like there, like for Blue Star. So maybe that is the route that Blue Star can take, is the fact that Sharp really hasn't been there to get any clutch goals to keep the ball from going in the goal. Blue Star has scored these open defenseless goals, all 4 of them. Every time he's taken kind of a shot on goal like that, he has made it through. But Sharp has been so good on his offense that it might not be, I actually don't know what happened there. I don't know if it was maybe just frustration, but you can see right here, Blue Star just stopping entirely as Sharp flips it right in. So I don't know if there might have been a disconnection there, or maybe Blue Star just decided to give up the goal to LSU. I'm not exactly sure, but there he is back yet again. 8-4 with Louisiana State. I don't know. I have to wonder, and for all of those of you watching right now, is LSU going to be able to make it to double digits? Something that, at least in my broadcast, I haven't seen that much, even in 3v3s. So it would certainly be a statement, the favorite to win for the whole tournament, getting double digits in his goals on the first round. That is a statement right there. And he might be going for goal number 9 right now, and he doesn't. Look at that. Okay, let's just count up here in the air. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3, and that's 4. My goodness, tapping the ball 4 times, 3 in just 1 mid-air jump. That is beautiful. That is poetry in motion. Ball off to the side. Here comes Sharp. He's going to be able to... Actually, he doesn't pick up the side boost. He is just going to go try right to the goal, flip it up and over, and what did I say? What a statement from LSU. 10 goals, and this match is not even over. I honestly wish there was someone with me to just behold what an amazing first round this is for Sharp. He is making quite a statement to everyone watching now. Here comes Sharp yet again with the full boost. Is now going to use it to run up the field. He picks up a little more. Now comes opportunity for goal 11. Flips it, does a little bit of a backflip off his undercarriage. The ball still isn't going to be centered quite yet. We just have a little bit of time left in this round. Here it comes. We're almost to the countdown with 10. And just as the clock is about to hit 11 seconds, Louisiana State gets their 11th goal from way down midfield. Beautiful shot. Blue Star not there in time. And I'm not a gambler, man. I just want to say that right here. But, you know, I'd be willing to put down a good amount of money that this match is over Louisiana State, taking the victory in supreme form. Blue Star, good for him, getting a goal, getting his own goal. 5 goals toward 11, but still shows that you can still get goals. There was 11 seconds left on the clock when it started, and just, 8-9 seconds later, another goal is scored. So there's plenty of room for Texas A&M to make a come-from-behind victory here. Ball is going to hit the ground, and that is going to be the end of the first match. You are watching the AVGL Rocket League Trials, the grand finals, and it is Texas A&M versus LSU, who just had an amazing victory in that first round, getting 11 goals, if you can believe it. I'm sure you did believe it, because if you saw it. But if you want to participate in something upcoming, we have the Warzone Kill Race Duels next Wednesday with 4 regional tournaments, the Midwest, Northeast, South, and West. It is going to be Warzone, which is sure to be a thrill for all of us watching. You can see there are 4 regional tournaments, and if you were just confused when I said there were 3 divisions for the Rocket League, I said Midwest, West. Turns out that the Western Division did not have enough teams, so they just combined the 2 divisions. But maybe for this next match, we can get a full Western Division. I would definitely like to see that, so that can be more matches brought to you right at home. So now, let's take stock of where we are. We've been building up. From the very moment we started, I've been telling you to keep your eye on LSU. And I could not imagine a prophecy greater fulfilled than what we just saw. Now, it is a best of 5. So Texas A&M, they still got a lot of fight left in them, so we can't count them out. Remember, we've seen goals scored just 8 seconds after both of those players race for the ball, so there's no telling what could happen. We're going to get into the second match right now. 5 more minutes on the clock, please. Thank you very much. And now here comes Sharp, and is he going to get another goal? I can't, you know what, I try to build this up. I try to make this, don't count anyone out. This is neck and neck here. I set up the second match. This is the comeback story, and not even 5 seconds into the match, you score the other goal and start right back off where you left off. Well, you got to play the game, but way to make this a little bit more, well, you know what? It's still a 1-goal victory, so I will stick with my anything can happen narrative. Sharp, that's great. That's great. Second goal for you. That's great. Wonderful. I applaud you. But can I just lay down some sort of narrative here before it's completely upended by yet another goal? But man, what 2 goals those were. Sharp is going to try to pick back up where he left off. Here comes Blue Star. He's going to be played right around by Sharp. And are we going to get a 3rd goal? Are we? No, just not quite the angle right there. Man, 3 goals, 30 seconds, I would have lost it. That's a great play by Blue Star, pushing it off of Sharp's pushing it off of the top of his car. Now Sharp is going to try to play it down the field. Blue Star, a little pop over him. Now here comes Blue Star yet again, able to get the better of that. Just these little victories that are pushing Blue Star closer and closer toward the orange goal. But right now it's the blue goal that's going to be scored on. Sharp getting 3 goals in a row, a hat trick, not even a minute into the match. And so, okay, I'm going to have a little bit of a heart-to-heart with you here, Blue Star. You cannot despair. You cannot give up. For the sake of the tension of this entire match and everyone that's watching, get a goal like the one there, but no, Sharp gets the save there. Even Blue Star to try to have to hang back, pick up a little bit more boost from the side, and try to make another play. Here comes Sharp yet again with another shot on goal, saved by Blue Star. Blue Star only having 1 shot on goal thus far. I know that. There you go! Texas A&M with their first goal of this match, keeping it competitive. Now he's only 2 goals down. Let's get another goal just like that, maybe preferably 10 seconds after the first contest to make this a 1-goal game. Here come the Hats raining down. A little bit of a lay from Sharp, but better late than never. Here comes Sharp yet again. Blue Star is actually going to get... That's what I told you, Blue Star. This is how we make the match exciting. Texas A&M getting another great victory there. He was just waiting there for the ball to come off the side of the field and push it right in there to make this a one-goal game. Now, can Texas A&M get yet another goal? Sharp got 3 goals in a short amount of time. I don't see why Blue Star can't do that as well. Sharp with full boost, though, going around the corner. Here he comes in. Blue Star right off the wall with the nice clear there, pushing Sharp back toward his goal. Both of them have a bunch of boosts. Sharp with a nice play over Blue Star is now going to dribble it up the side, but in comes Blue Star. This could be the opportunity, but no, he has to go off to the side. If the ball was driven directly toward the goal, like it might be right here, he is not going to get it as Sharp comes right in there for the last second save. And okay, Blue Star was right there. I'm glad he was. So that was looking like it could turn into yet another goal. This is just the nature of 1v1 Rocket League, ladies and gentlemen, because it can change on a dime. In just 5 seconds, we are over on the other side of the field. Another shot on goal coming through for Sharp there, who is now up to 7 for the match thus far. And an 8th is going to turn into yet another goal, pushing Louisiana State into the lead yet again. Into the 2-goal lead yet again, that is. Nice little goal right there. We are about halfway through. Not quite as many goals as we saw last game, but still a lot can happen in the second half of this match. 50-50 off to the side of the field. Blue Star off the wall. We've seen this play many times during this tournament. Trying to, the ball goes off to the side, you pick up the boost, get the right angle off the wall, in for a quick goal, but that is not going to happen right now. Sharp trying to hit the reverse to maybe try to flip it back into the goal, isn't going to find it, but he does get a nice save there. So now Blue Star has to keep the pressure on. He's going to use his boost to come in for another shot on goal. He is able to get it, keeping this competitive. Let's take a look at this again. Blue Star finally getting his hat trick. You saw Sharp racing in. It looked like he might be able to push it in, but right off the right post, just a split second too late, is going to put Texas A&M into striking distance yet again. Sharp gets the better of the 50-50 for a quick shot on goal. Up and to the left, not going to find it. There he goes and finds it with the second counterattack. Just seems that whenever Texas A&M manages to maybe get close to equalizing it, Sharp says, I like having this 2-goal lead. I'm going to keep it at any cost. Here we go yet again. Louisiana State, there's still a lot of time to. Could he go double digits yet again? I just wonder. I just really wonder about that, because he got 11 goals the first match. Blue Star might be able to get it. No, Sharp gets the dunk over him. Blue Star with no boost has to try to rush back as fast as he can. Now he picks up the boost. Another shot on goal, saved by Blue Star. Now Sharp is going to try to turn that into another goal with the second shot. Blue Star with some great defense yet again is going to get a second save and now turn it into a counterattack shot on goal. Great save by Sharp, who now tries to push it into yet another shot on goal. Like ping pong back and forth this match is, with Blue Star now rushing toward the side. Up on the wall, picks up the boost. This could be an opportunity if he can play it over Sharp. Yes, at the last minute, Sharp reverses right back toward the goal, able to get another save, and Sharp had to get a second save there to keep the ball from trickling back into the goal. We are now at a 1-minute warning, folks, and with Sharp able to get yet another. Just. Oh my goodness. Is this the game we're going to start to be playing right now? Are you even kidding? Just score the goal already. I mean, really, you got to keep it in front of the goal for 5 seconds just to put that extra bit of a statement on it. Some BM coming out from Louisiana State. But hey, when you got a now 7-3 goal lead, I can see why you would want to do a bit of showboating like that. My goodness. So things getting, I don't want to say a little bit chippy, but Sharp definitely wanting to show that he's in control tonight. Here comes the next contest, 50-50 going to the side of Blue. And Sharp held back there for a second. Actually, Blue Star just rushed toward the ball, and Sharp stayed back to try to kind of cheat it a little bit. Is able to get the save there. With every second that ticks down now, it is going to be harder for Blue Star to mount some sort of comeback. 4 goals in 30 seconds. You know, the fastest we've seen is a goal in less than 10. So I think that Sharp, especially if he can score another goal in the next few seconds, might just be wrapping a bow on this and putting it into his hand. Oh, the ball off the crossbar just a little bit slower than Sharp would have liked. Oh, he was committing to that ball. He just drove right into Texas A&M's goal. So unfortunately for him, not going to be able to score that. But why am I saying unfortunately when it's a 7-3 victory yet again for LSU? Definitely showing why they are the team putting fear into the hearts of all the other competitors tonight. And you are watching the AVGL Rocket League Trials, the grand finals tonight. And if these two last games have proven anything to me, you don't want to mess with Sharp, okay? Look at that, 14 shots on goal with 9 saves, as opposed to the 11 shots on goal and 6 saves that we saw from Blue Stars. So now LSU is at match point yet again. And I see a trend here emerging tonight. I don't know if you see it, but I see a trend emerging here tonight. And that is that the first 2 matches that we have saw tonight, and if Sharp manages to pull the victory out here, they will have been 3-0 wins in the overall match. Then we have Ohio State going up against Rowan. I wonder if a trend might emerge here tonight where we see all the victories being 3-0. We have seen that in past tournaments. Usually the trend breaks when both of the teams that have been advancing through the brackets on 3-0 finally meet within each other. But that'll be something we have to reflect on. As well as Doc's keys to the game. Control of the ball to win, jutes and flicks. Sneaky, get that boost like we've been saying. Sometimes you can steal it from the other player. Leave them high and dry. And that last one, side control, has no value. And you've just seen it. The ball can go from one side of the field to another in the blink of an eye. And here we go into the third match. Match point for LSU. Is Blue Star going to be able to pick up the early lead? No. Sharp is able to save that. Blue Star not going to be able to get a second shot toward goal. So in comes Sharp, ready to make his play. Pushing it up the field. Blue Star managed to deflect it off to the right. Sharp still has plenty of resources trying to make it. Blue Star coming right in there, though, with another save. Now here comes Sharp yet again with his third attack. Is able to be played around Blue Star and gets the first goal. Wow. Sharp just picking right up where he left off. There he goes. Can anyone stop this player? Well, Blue Star might be that person. We will just have to see. 3, 2, 1 on the next engagement, and here we go. Ball slightly going over toward Texas A&M's goal. Blue Star comes right in, picks up the boost. Here we go. It's hitting Sharp. The ball just stops dead in between both of them, as neither one was really able to push it up and over the other's car. Here comes Sharp yet again with another open goal. Blue Star trying to chase him down for it, but nope. Nope. Sharp, second goal. 1 minute and 2 goals. Let's see what you can do, Texas A&M. That's just the general story. That's been the general story of the whole match, to be honest. It's just been, let's see what you can do, Texas A&M. That's just been what's going on all tonight. So here comes Sharp again. Off to the side, gets the boost. Blue Star also picks it up. Here comes another shot, and Blue Star able to pick up a save there. Now with the counterattack towards the open goal, he's going to find it. Texas A&M gets one on the board. Now it's just 1 goal from tying it up yet again. But where have we seen this situation before? We've seen it in the past 2 matches. Texas A&M is just 1 goal away from tying it up. Louisiana State gets a quick goal or 2 to push it back to a 2 or 3 goal lead. So don't count out Sharp. Why am I saying don't count out Sharp? He's been in the lead like the whole match. Like, just like that. I mean, really, oh, that's a nice save from Blue Star, but Sharp is going to try to push it in yet again with some fancy acrobatics. Here comes the third shot. Blue Star manages to win that one, and Sharp is going to have to retreat back towards his own goal. Now here comes the shot. He just led Blue Star right in, and look at that. It didn't even look like he was trying to go for the ball right there. That was just, he knew that was going in and then decided to do a little dance of his own. 3-1. So what I said earlier holds true. Texas A&M manages to get within 1 goal of tying. only for Sharp to come right through here and say, there's a reason why I was a favorite to win this tournament, and you're about to see it yet again. Sharp getting his fourth goal, and you could see that he did it again. He did it again with the BM. He doesn't take the goal right away. He sees that Texas A&M is off to the side. He sees that Blue Star can do nothing about it. So what does he do? He just kind of lollygags in front of the goal saying, hey, I'm going to make you watch this goal for 2-3 seconds before I finally tip it in. Blue Star does that as well. Well, I guess it's a taste of your own medicine. He just swerves in. I want to get a front row seat to this. This is great entertainment. But you know what would be better entertainment? Blue Star. What is going on? What is... Blue Star, where were you? Where? Who? Okay. Let's just come back down to earth and review the standings. Texas A&M 2, the LSU 5. Blue Star might be trying to make it 3. He isn't able to do that. Sharp picks up the boost. Blue Star has none. He's going to have to go back to get it. And now can Sharp play it around him? Here comes the shot on goal. Saved by... No! Saved not by Blue Star. Sharp maybe to get the 6th goal of the game and get a 4-goal lead over Blue Star now. The question I have asked the last 2 matches, can LSU push it double digits? They did in the first match. Wasn't able to do in the second match, although still a very good victory. Here comes the third match. We're not even halfway through, and he's already got 6. So if he just manages to keep scoring goals at the same pace he has been doing it tonight, he will be looking at yet another double-digit game. Here comes Blue Star. Up in the air, Sharp with the save, pushes it toward the corner. Blue Star just drives right around, and just a nice little play right there. As soon as Blue Star drives in front of Sharp, Sharp just charges right into the ball. Wasn't able to let Blue Star recover right there. From then on, Blue Star was just chasing the ball, tried to do a backflip there, but the ball was just a little bit too high, leaving him stuck in the middle of the field to watch yet another goal be scored on him. Now we are in a 5-goal lead with LSU just cleaning the table with Texas A&M. Sharp, here he comes yet again. Watch out here. Here we go. Come on. Oh, to the left. Okay, not quite there, but you know what? You cannot blame me for thinking that that's going to be another goal. Because with the way that Sharp has been performing, I'm expecting another goal in the last 2 minutes here. It's just got to happen with how he's been performing. Let's see. Blue Star's got to score 5 goals in what's coming up on, there's 100 seconds left in the match. So 20 seconds to score each of those 5 goals. I mean, it's doable. But with as much as Sharp has been getting his shots on goal, he's up to 10 now already in this match. I'm not quite seeing how Blue Star maybe could make a better match of this. He's going to try. He's going to go back into the corner, take both of those boosts off the side of the field. I mean, Sharp's going to have to go off to the other side. Look at Sharp coming in there. He isn't able to make it. Okay, Blue Star, make this the start of something great. You've got 1 minute, 14 seconds left. Or if you want to just do all seconds, you've got 74 seconds left on the clock. You got to score 4 goals. That's just a little bit under 20 seconds each for each goal. It's doable, but he's got his work cut out for him. Here he comes yet again. He's going to try to play it over Sharp, who just does a nice little back flick, stopping the ball in its tracks. And with 1 minute remaining, oh my, that's got to be tough. You managed to score 1 goal after all the ones that were scored on you, and then just a little bit after that, you're back where you started. Louisiana State showing such skill this round, and I gotta say, I'm probably ready to throw in the towel. We've got some time left, but you know, with Sharp, the real thing, what's more interesting to me is just going to be if LSU can get double digits a second time. That seems more like the race against time right now. Blue Star, with a bit of frustration, is finally going to demo Sharp, but Sharp comes right in off the respawn, able to get the save. Now, that is something that's very interesting, is we haven't seen a lot of demos in the second matches, which we have been able to see what those demos can do tonight, because you get so much time that you're able to try to score a goal. It's kind of shocking to me that in this second round we've only seen one demo coming through, and I think Blue Star, kind of sitting there for a little while, also knows that it is probably done. It is done, and LSU, in the most dramatic way possible, is going to win that one, and that is just insane. I think there was 11 in the first round, and then, if I'm not mistaken, 8 for the next 2 rounds. So that is just an insane performance for LSU. Ohio State and Rowan, good luck. Good luck in your next match, and good luck in your match against LSU. We definitely have the Goliath of the night showing themselves. LSU, will they take it all home? They certainly have got the performance to show it, but we still have more matches coming to you. The night is not over yet, so please stay tuned for this Rocket League Grand Finals. We will see you in just a short bit after this break. Welcome back to the AVGL Rocket League Grand Finals, and it has been quite a night. We saw Texas A&M take an early victory over Iowa State, only to be stopped in their tracks by LSU, who has been considered the favorite to win tonight. But we have got one more match in the semifinals before we go on to the grand final match, and that is going to be Ohio State versus Rowan. Rowan, you might remember if you were watching us last night, a team that put on a great performance to make their way toward the finals. So we are going to have to see how they perform against Ohio State and who is going to have the privilege, I guess, of playing against LSU. Such a formidable competitor. But as I said, it is going to be the semifinals, the second match of the semifinals in the AVGL Rocket League Trials. Ohio State versus Rowan. And I can't wait to get down to this one. I cannot wait to see, I believe it was Bus from Rowan who put on such a great performance last night that we will be seeing here in this semifinals. Again, it's going to be 1v1, best of fives until we get to those grand finals, because that's going to be a best of 7. The matches are 5-minute matches. And now one thing I want to say about Bus is that what we see from a lot of these players is we see patterns that emerge in how they play. Now, obviously, there are some things that you always want to keep in mind, like Doc's keys to the game, which you see right there. But what Bus really kind of likes to do is really, he loves to kind of dribble it up with the ball on top of the spar, like we see there from Ohio State, but really isn't able to. And then he pops it off over his hood, over the other player, to get the goal. So I wonder if we'll see any of that tonight. Okay, so here comes Bus, playing it over, gets dunked by Ohio State. Now here comes the shot again, on goal. Ohio State is going to be able to get the first goal there. And okay, I don't know what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a watermelon car. I've seen beans for the icon, so I guess my dinner's all planned out for me here at the Rocket League. So that is one great thing to know tonight. Okay, here we go again. Ohio State going to try to set it up yet again. Goes off to the corner booth. Plays it around Bus, doesn't quite get it. Now here comes the second shot. Around the corner, is going to need to flip this in on a sneaky move. Nope, just drives right back over to the other side of the field. Now Ohio State with the victory, but here comes Bus with a shot on an open goal. But it's to the left, so he is not going to be able to see it. So now here we go yet again. Oh, the demo is going to come through onto Ohio State. Not able to find it. Up and off the ceiling, back towards the corner, toward Bus's goal. Now here comes another play. No, so many of the goals that we have seen thus far have been, they've come from the side, they've been centered, and then there's just kind of a little bit of a flip over to the side to push it into the goal. We haven't seen that, so here comes Rowan now. Gonna go and try to push it up, over, gets the boost in the corner. Now watch, we might try to see that play in action, just not gonna be able to find it. So third time this match we've seen it, but nothing quite, just a little bit of a pop over the other player. There you go, there is the equalizer, and now we are back in a very competitive match. You can see right there, there is that Bus on fire in the icon, and we have certainly seen why that can be the case. Okay. But, by the 50-50 is going to turn into yet another goal. And that is great news for Rowan there, getting into a 2-1 lead. There you go, right there. Rowan all of a sudden finds themselves in the lead right now. So it just goes to show how quickly these things can turn around. Here comes the next 50-50. It's going to go back towards Rowan's goal. Bus has to be careful here not to get scored. Nope. Okay. Well, there's the equalizer yet again. So neither of these teams are really going to allow that big of a lead to come through here. All right. A little over 3 minutes left. Both teams tied 2-2. This is certainly a little bit different than what we have seen in the previous match, where it was very much in all three matches kind of a blowout for LSU, but here it's been pretty even, which is a lot more exciting for us to watch, I will admit. All right, here comes another shot on goal, having to rush in there. Bus is going to be credited with the victory there. Here comes the shot in mid-air and is not going to find it. Save coming through right there from Ohio State. Now, here we go again with the trying to get the clear here. Is Bus going to be able to stop it? It goes right over him, and now the ball is going to be centered in front of the goal, but no backflip is going to be able to push that in there. Bus now on the counterattack. He might find it here. Pop off the roof. That is his signature move right there, but isn't going to find the goal next. Waiting in the back of the goal for the save right there. He's going to be able to find it. See, 3 shots on goal and 3 saves right there. And it's going to turn into 4 and push Ohio State into the lead yet again. Pushing Bus out of the way just a little bit of a chippy move there, if I must say. Now we can see 3-2. We're a little bit over halfway into this match. Here comes Bus yet again. Here we go. Trying to get the goal. Pop up over, not going to find it. Goal doesn't get scored. We're going to have to try again here. Does the ball get cleared? Not with a lot of force. That's a lot more airborne than it is horizontal borne. I'm not quite sure. But either way, the clear finally comes through, leaving Rowan trying to find a goal of their own. And those pops off of the roof are right. What Rowan has been counting on to equalize it yet again, making it a 3-3 match. This is what I like to see. Goals being scored against each team, one team getting the lead, then the other. This is what is so exciting about this game. With a shot like that, there's the 50-50. Oh, Rowan has got to be thanking their lucky stars that didn't go in. Unfortunately, that demo is what is going to allow Ohio to pull into the lead. Ohio State getting the lead yet again. There we go. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Rowan needs to score. Needs to score yet again to equalize it. Okay, needs to score 2 goals needs to score 2. What even was that? What was that? He swerved around the ball. Am I the only one who's seen that? He swerved around it. I don't know what kind of next level strategy that was. You know, it's the tried and true let my opponent score on me strategy that has worked. I guess. I don't quite know why that was used, but the end result is the end result. Oh my! Well, it really is unfortunate there. It was so even for the majority of the match. But not going to be able to come through there. Oh my goodness, this is quickly turning into a landslide for Ohio State. See right there, plays it off the side of the wall. These kickoffs have been so insane and is really what has allowed Ohio State to pull into the lead. 3 of those last 4 goals have been off of the kickoff, off of the 50-50. And now a little bit of a better kickoff for Bus. Maybe he can try to make something happen. Ball gets played over the other side of the field. Boost stolen away from him, so he has to go back to midfield to try to find some. Ball up in the air, back toward Rowan's territory. Here we go. Here's the counterattack. I can feel it. This is what's going to happen. You're going to get the goal here. Am I? Oh, I'm so close there. But nope, the save, a great save coming through there is going to keep Rowan from scoring yet again. But the counterattack is going to be good. I knew it. I knew that Rowan was not going to be counted out of this match so far. Now, there is only 22 seconds left. I can't deny that. But these kickoffs, we have seen a goal be scored immediately. So Rowan hasn't really been that lucky with these kickoffs, but maybe, well, no, not if the kickoffs are like that. So forget what I said there. With 15 seconds left, I'd be willing to bet that Ohio State takes the first match of this series. A nice play there is going to knock it back towards the goal. Going to try to score a goal of his own. My goodness, that was quite a demo. And, oh, don't. Okay. If he was going to score a goal like that just to kind of rub it in, well, talk about rubbing it in. Okay. Well, okay. All right, it's going to be like that. I see what's happening here. I know you're not gonna let this win go easy. He is going to let you know that if you are watching right now these AVGL trials, the Rocket League Grand Finals of Ohio State and Rowan, the one thing to remember while you're watching that is that Ohio State, when they win, when they score a goal, they are not going to let you forget it. All right, the early victory coming through there. Rowan on the back foot needs to try to find a way to come back and maybe make their way toward the finals in the Rocket League tournament. But there are other tournaments to think of too, like the Warzone tournament, which is going to be next week. 4 regional tournaments in 4 regions: the Midwest, the Northeast, the South, and the West. So be sure to tune in or maybe play in that tournament. Who knows? But with what we've been seeing this week in Rocket League, it is sure going to be pretty exciting once Warzone comes through here. I can't wait to see it. I know some of you can't wait to see it. But we have got to just put that on hold right now because we have these Rocket League Grand Finals to think about, which we are in the second round of the semifinals. Louisiana State, LSU, has already made it to the final match. So whoever wins this one goes up against them. Goes up against the person who got 11 goals in the first match. I can't understate that or get over that, because that's basically shows the stakes of what's happening here. Well, it looks like an instant kickoff goal is not going to be scored here. No early victory. In fact, it might go over to Rowan. Nope, not quite. Instead, it gets deflected back toward Rowan's goal. Here comes Bus yet again, is going to try to play it off the wall. Going to try to push it over. Well, a miss there. Here comes around the corner. Maybe can turn this into something. Is instead going to go back and try to get the defense here. Doesn't want to overcommit. So I can see that. We have seen those overcommittals punished with just wide open goals that are scored on. So now has to try to push it up over a pop off the roof. Is going to push it up to the crossbar, prevent it from going in. And are we seeing a full minute pass through with more goals being scored? Or am I going to be proven wrong right there? I knew there was too much time passing before a goal was scored. I knew it had to be scored sooner or later. And Rowan is going to be the one taking the early lead in this matchup. Don't count them out. This, with as much as the last round kind of snowballed out of control, until it did snowball, it was a really exciting match. I mean, it was back and forth, and then we had 2 goals off the kickoff in a row. And before you knew it, it was 7-4, and that match was really fun. But there is still a lot of life left in this match, and I like it. Bus heading back here, no boost, is going to go back to the corner, fill up, now needs to go with the counterattack. That's a great move. He uses all of his boost to push it back, and that is goal number 2 for Rowan. He is now finding himself in the lead. Bus got to be feeling so good there. That is just your textbook, that's why I was kind of commending Bus for being a little bit patient, not kind of overcommitting himself, being able to hang back for when that shot came through for Ohio State, being able to save it and then turn it into a victory. And just as I'm talking about just as I'm talking about Rowan's great defense, there's a shot on an open goal that's only saved by a funky angle off the crossbow. So, you know, we see these players at their best, we see them at their worst. But Rowan is definitely performing at their best right now with another shot on goal. Gonna get deflected there back toward midfield. Here comes the other shot. It's gonna go back off across. Who's picked up yet again? Here we go. Gotta play it around. No, doesn't get the pop off the roof. Instead, now has to go back. Nice backflip there. Up onto a push off the bumper. He's going to beat him to that. It is back and forth with another shot on goal coming up. And Ohio State brings it back to a one-goal game. And we're in for an interesting ride right here. Might I say that the last two matches we saw, I just want to reiterate, they were 3-0. So Rowan gets a victory here. We know it is not going to be a complete blowout, and we will be at least going to a Game 4 in the second match of the semifinals. Here we come again. Ball gets pushed up the wall. Ohio State waiting in the wing. Rowan now coming in. Plays it around, and this could be an opportunity around the corner. Oh, it was a race towards both of them. Both of them were using their boots, and unfortunately an open goal here is going to be punished. The equalizer coming through, making it 2-2. All right, as I take a little bit of a breather there. This is exciting. Now, it was at this point last match that, well, I was about to say it was at this point. It wasn't this I guess history repeats itself, because it's like, wait, the first half of the match, it is back and forth, and then right when it gets exciting, what? Why is this match playing exactly like the first one? Can we have a little bit of variety here? Oh, sure, it's back and forth. This is so exciting. Oh, look at that. 2 goals right off the kickoff. Man, will Rowan be able to come back from this one? I sure don't know. If there was a third goal in a row, I swear, I don't want to see it. I don't want this to, where was my nice, close, competitive match? It was a beautiful match. It was beautifully set up. I could have called the shots as they were, but no. Now we got to get into a 2-goal lead. Maybe it can be outdone by Rowan there. Come on, get the goal there. There you go. Okay, so it's not quite turning into the snowball that we had in the last round. There you go, a hat trick coming down. Now let's tie this up again and just forget about those 2 kickoff goals. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, let's just not get ahead of ourselves here. Ball goes off to the side. Neither player really going through. A little bit of a shunt right in there. And oh my goodness. That almost looked like another shot on goal there. Here it comes off the bumper yet again, and no! It's not able to play around it. I want to count. Let's play the counting game here. We've got 1, 2, and then the third tap right there, able to get it in the goal. Not quite as much as kind of the 4 tap that we saw earlier in this match, but still very impressive. All right, Rowan, what do you have? You've staged comebacks before. You know, if you didn't see last night, basically the whole reason Rowan got to these finals was they found themselves in 3-goal deficits, and then Bus just came out with a rally to score 3 goals in a row. That's what we saw last night, at least. So where is that tonight? I want to see some of that tonight. I want to see close matches. Blowouts are one thing, and, it's one thing to say, oh, he got 10 goals. He is so good. But I really like those back and forths. Just makes it a tad more exciting. And there's still time left on the clock. We still have about 1 minute left. That is some time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no for Rowan. That's gotta hurt. That's really gotta hurt. So now you got 3 goals here. You need to score 3. I would say a goal right out of kickoff is possible, but really we've only seen Ohio State pull that off. All right, so now Here comes Bus, looking for the goal yet again. Clear is coming through. Can he answer it? He pushes it off to the side where he can pick up some boost. I like that. Right over. Here's the opportunity. No goal, no boost left for Ohio State, and that's going to turn into a goal for Rowan. You have 40 seconds left. Make it count. You need to score 3 more goals in order to win. 3 goals in 40 seconds. It's tough, but not impossible. Maybe this can turn back into a competitive match. Maybe it can. I hope it can. I want to see close matches. It's not that I necessarily want to see one team win over the other. I want it to be competitive is all. Because that's what's most fun to cast. That's what's most fun to watch. Or if you're rooting for one of these teams in particular, maybe a blowout is the best thing to watch. Look at that! Bus now with another goal. And this is how he does it. He like dribbles the ball up a little bit up to the left, to the right, in the goal, and I win. He hasn't won yet, though. He still has 1 goal left. This is the signature move that we've seen out of Rowan in these matches. Are these come-from-behind rallies that tie up the game? Only 1 goal left to get it into overtime, and he's going to go for it right now, but the save comes through. We got 15 seconds left. This is really going to be crucial. This is going to decide whether it goes to match point for Ohio State or if Rowan can come back. Here it comes. Here's the push. It's now or never. Can you get it? No, it gets saved. Let the ball, the match doesn't end until the ball hits the ground, but way over there, I don't know if Bus is going to be able to. Nope, he doesn't. Ohio State picks up the victory again, but man, what a valiant effort by Rowan there. Really tried to make it tight to push it into overtime, but just not going to happen. So now match point for Ohio State in this second semifinal match. It's just so insane. It has to be reverse sweep territory now for Rowan, which that was the story of Rowan all last night. If there's one person who has been the comeback kid, it has been Bus from Rowan. If there's one person who you could count on to maybe pull off a reverse sweep, it would be this player right here. This is the player that I have come to know as the one who rallies when he's 3 goals down to pull out the victory. And he certainly tried to rally in that last match. So more than ever, I've said it in the first match, I've said it in the second match, but for this third match, this is the one to watch for a possible reverse sweep. But a reverse sweep doesn't start until 1 victory comes through. And Ohio State just needs to pull 1 more victory out to advance to the finals and the matchup against the Goliath of the night, Louisiana State University. Now let's get to that third match and see what is on the table here. I cannot wait to see what happens. And really, when you think about it, what's been the crucial thing for Ohio State has been those kickoff goals. That's been Bus's greatest weakness, is allowing those. Really? Well, you know what? I guess a picture is worth 1,000 words. So, wow. That's just, wow. Okay. Well, what did I say about comebacks, though? What? You know, I could be at home right now. I could be reclining, maybe have a nice, reclining with a nice hot drink, watching TV, reading a book. I could be watching something, you know, we don't know until the end. And maybe I'm not going to know until the end what happens here. 2 goals in 5 seconds. You know, I don't even know what to set up, because this whole night, if there's one thing that's happened tonight, it's me trying to set up some sort of comeback, and then it just doesn't happen. But maybe it happens there. Maybe this is the time that Rowan can come back. They've certainly gotten their first goal to doing that. You can see up in midair here, off the crossbar, pushes its way back down, and now it is 2-1, just 1 goal off. Here comes the kickoff again. Watch out for Rowan there. Okay, he stopped it. That's really the most important part. The most dangerous part for Rowan, for Bus here, are those few seconds leading up after the kickoff. That's really After that happens, the game kind of, it really changes. You know what I mean? It's like if you're playing craps at the casino. You know, that first roll, your odds of winning are so much different. But after that first roll is over, then the odds change. And in the same way, Bus, with the goal there, is going to be able to equalize with just a little bit of overcommittal there from Ohio State, pushing themselves way into the corner. And now Rowan is tied up yet again. Can he finally push himself into the lead? Uh-oh, it goes over towards his goal. No, I would assume yes. He's got the boost, and he steals it away from Ohio State. This is the opportunity. If he can flip it over here, he might be able to score the goal. Here it comes. Can he do it? It gets saved right there, but there might be a chance for a counterattack. Can it happen? There you go. Okay, it's competitive again. Here we go. Back toward the goal. Off the right post, back towards the corner. Steals the boost away from Ohio State. Here we go again. Bus there with the flip, with the goal. He is back in first, and he is in the lead right now. What did I tell you? The comeback kid. He has now found himself from a 2-goal deficit into the lead with 3. But a kickoff is coming up. So you never know. That could be the fatal flaw here. Okay, it goes back toward the corner. I think Bus is going to come right. You know, it's like there's 2 sides to this match here. It's like the confusion could go on towards infinity for this match is basically what I'm trying to say here. And it's that there are 2 sides to this match. Either Bus makes some sort of incredible play to, push it back up the field, aerial plays to get the victory, or just get scored right off the bat off of the kickoff. So those are the 2 matches I see can choose. Travolta agrees fully with me. This has just been quite a match. I don't know what understands. I doubt that he knows what understands. Can you just confuse Travolta? Can you sum up what the main takeaway for this match is? That's exactly what I thought, because you just can't put into words what has been happening tonight. Ohio State is currently in the lead, but there's 3 minutes left, and with Bus trying to push up again, that would have been a very interesting play to see if I hadn't been able to look at that nice blue sky. Why would you want to pay attention to any of the plays here where you can just look up at a nice blank sky? That's what I always like. It certainly would be a lot more calming than what we're seeing here tonight, but it is still a competitive match. Okay, Bus has the boost. He's going to dribble it up in his signature fashion. Pop off the roof is going to be pushed up in towards the crossbar by Ohio State. Follow-up attack. Gets saved right there. He's going to try to backflip. Nope, doesn't work out for him. So now he's got to go back and play some defense. Pushes it off toward the corner. Gets the boost, steals the boost. That could be crucial, because if he has more boost here and Ohio State is left chasing after him, that could be the difference. He's able to play it around. Is he going to be able to deflect it back? No, it goes back toward the corner. A bit of time has passed now since a goal has been scored. I kind of like to think that the more time passes, the more that Bus might be able to score a goal. There's his signature move yet again. He likes to carry it on top of his car and then just drive down the field, pop it up over his opponent, and win it. Here we see again, this is just how he operates with the goal, and he is going to equalize it. It is 4-4, and we are not done with this match at all. No siree. Okay, we are back to an even match. Oh, can Rowan pull it off? Can they start what might be a reverse sweep here? That could be the case. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. Off the wall, here comes Ohio State. Ready to put it in the goal. Nice save there coming through from Rowan, who's now going to turn it into a counterattack. Unfortunately, he has no boost, but he's going to get the demo, and he turns that into a goal to push himself into the lead. Rowan finds himself back in the lead with a 5-4. It's not a huge lead. If you could score maybe another goal, you could turn it into something really exciting here. Maybe after all this time, can maybe Rowan score a kickoff goal? That would certainly be an amazing role reversal. That's all I gotta say. Oh, dangerous situation there for Rowan. Some great defense, though, with no boost, I must add. What a valiant effort there. Going to keep the ball from being cleared back off into the corner, but he has been starved for boost. He doesn't have any boost. It's all been stolen away by Ohio State. We have 1 minute left in this match. He has got to pick up some boost, or else he could find himself in a situation like that, where he is just the other players ahead of him and just uses the boost they have to make it almost impossible to catch up. Almost had it, but just didn't have the tools that he needed. So there's one thing to prove why you need some boost. It was right there. Okay, we're tied yet again. Oh, that was a great stop there by Rowan. Goes off to pick up the boost from the side. Might try to flip it in there. Oh, a great save there off into the corner. Okay, it's all coming down to the wire. There are no quick goals scored off of kickoff in the late part of the game to speak up here. Off the crossbar, just almost got it. Uh-oh, no boost. Oh my goodness, he has got to be loving that right post right now. MVP right go for the, well, it might be the left, but whichever way you're looking at it, it's all a matter of perspective. What I like to see, there he goes! He scores the 6th goal of the game with 17 seconds left. We have got ourselves a match here. He is back in the lead. This is so close. Here we go. Oh man, is there, this is gonna be so crucial. Okay, it's up in the air near the goal. That does look back. He's able to push him out of the way mid-air. 10 seconds left. He just needs to keep that ball away from his goal. He goes back. He's now got control of it. That might be all he needs. It just needs to, oh, the crucial save. Puts himself with the victory. Okay, he is still alive. He's hanging by a thread. But Rowan still has the chance to take home this second semifinal match, which you are watching in these AVGL Rocket League trials. It is Ohio State versus Rowan, and this has turned into one of the most exciting matches of the night. I'm finding it hard to just stay seated in this seat because it is so crazy tonight. I need a breath. We're going into game 4 here. You know what? I got to say, if this match, if this is too crazy for you, then maybe you might want to tune in for the Warzone Kill Race duos that are happening next week. Or maybe those are going to be even crazier than what we're seeing in tonight. And if that's the case, then you might just not see anyone here. You'll see a blank chair in the middle, and you'll see no one at the desk because everyone has just gotten up and decided to run around the building in crazed excitement, because what a night we have had thus far. We are going into the 4th match. It's the first time tonight that it hasn't been a 3-0 match victory. Now we are moving on to a game 4 with Rowan trying to mount a comeback. He has been the comeback student to watch here. Can he turn that into a victory? Well, we are going to see right now I guess it wouldn't be a match against Ohio State if the goal wasn't scored immediately after the goal. It's a rite of passage in this game. Yep. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get to some actual competitive play here. Oh, is it even going to happen again? The ball dies in the center, but there's always a chance that it might get cheated out again. Here he comes. You got to stop this bus. You cannot let this momentum start, because these kickoff goals are just, once you let that momentum start, it might not happen. Now, we see Ohio State not having the boost, and that's going to prove fatal for him as the equalizer is found by Rowan. Now we're back where we started. So let's reset our minds. Let's reset our excitement, because here is what we have. Both teams tied 1-1, not even 30 seconds into the match, and a lot of time left where anything can happen. And with the flip off of there, not going to find it because a great save comes through there. But maybe he can get it again. He is that full boost. He does the flip there to put himself in a better position. He might be able to stop this shot on goal. Will it come through? Yes, that's a great save right there. Now he has maybe a counterattack here. He's got the boost. Now Ohio State, there's his signature move off the roof, but not going to find it. Off into the corner again. Now, here we go yet again, and there it is! It looked like it might bounce off the crossbar, but not today. And was this yet another goal off of it? It was. He loves popping that off of his roof and getting it into the goal. Now he finds himself in the lead. Oh my goodness. This is such an exciting match. I had no idea that it would turn out. And of course, it is me, Jacob Gempalter, and Confused Travolta, bringing you all of the action here tonight in what has been the most unique match of the night. You know, I might just like this match more than the grand finals because of all the shenanigans that have been happening. Because it is tied up yet oh no. Oh no, is it gonna happen again? Okay, Bus gets himself back in position. There you go. Okay, now the scariest part of it is over for Rowan. So now he might be able to make it happen yet again. Off the wall, off the ceiling, toward the goal, off the crossbar, not going to find it. And now here's the opening. Full boost, pushing it down. Airborne toward the goal, not going to find it. A great save there is going to come through. And now back toward Rowan's goal. Bus there with the defense off the crossbar, back toward the other corner. Now will a counterattack come through? Either team gets really the better of that ball, but Bus is in the better position with more boost. Now Ohio State is not, no, okay, they finally picked up the boost, so now might have there what they need to try to mount a good defense. Rowan still has the control here. Oh, that looked like that was almost an own goal there. That might have gone into their goal there. But now here comes Bus. Signature move yet again on the roof. Popped off the roof. The air play. Almost going to find it off the crossbar. Ball just goes back. Tries to backflip to get it headed back toward the goal. But nope. Okay. We are still tied. After all of that, it's still tied. Oh, he's doing Bus's move. But nope. Bus is just going to show, we say, be a bit more original than that. In fact, I am going to demo you just to show that there is only one person who can do that move and almost score a goal as it heads right off the crossbar, but isn't going to find a dangerous situation here for Rowan. No boost. There we go. He's back up to 100. Here we go. You can see that Rowan has really taken a lot of advantage this match. Ohio State has only had 5 shots on goal, whereas with that, Rowan goes to 9 shots on goal. So he is definitely trying to pick it up, and as soon as I say that, a goal is scored for Ohio State, getting himself in the lead, but you cannot count Rowan. You cannot count them out because I have seen no greater effort to try to keep this competitive than what I have seen tonight with Bus from Rowan. Probably one of my favorite players to see. Oh my goodness, that looked like another goal off the kickoff. Just off to the right, not going to be able to find it. Bus came right in there, but no. Oh. Well, here we go. This is the same situation that Rowan has always been in. 2 goals down. Needs to rally now. This is the time to rally. And if he manages to do that, then maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I can say I'll be more shocked, like anything that's gonna happen. Oh my goodness! The demo is coming off onto Rowan. Ohio State gets demoed, and now Rowan brings it back into 1 goal. Now needs to tie it up again. Oh. My heart cannot take this anymore. I can hardly even speak anymore because of how insane this has been. He now needs to get another goal. Now you see Ohio State a little bit on the defensive again. Bus goes up to pick up the boost. Now he's going to mount a defense off the wall, pushes it off, a backflip there, tries to flick it back toward the goal. Now he's going to do it like he always does it on the roof, but no. great dunk there by Ohio State is going to have him rushing back toward the goal, able to try to push it back toward, not the corner. He's going to do it again. Another push, the midair flip. Messed up there, though, and is not going to be able to get the shot on goal. That might have turned into another one. I want to see this equalize so bad. I want this to go down to the wire. Can Rowan do it? Can they live up to their name as the ultimate comeback team? Well, it's one player, but still, I guess a team nonetheless, the one-player team. There is no I in team, but there is a me if you look at it another way. All right, 5-3. This has been pushed back yet again, which means Ohio State might be able to pull out the victory anyway. But I would say watch the kickoff. The Bruins haven't been able to get any sort of kickoff goal. Maybe here, though. That went very well for them. Maybe he can get it. Oh, what a save! What a save there from Ohio State. And now, a great save there by Rowan. This needs to turn into a goal right now if he wants to have any sort of opportunity to drive this to overtime. We have 15 seconds, 16 seconds left, and only one goal left. Can Rowan do it? Can they drive this to overtime? Can they continue their road to make this a reverse sweep? I don't know. I really don't know. There's just 16 seconds left. Here comes the kickoff. It dies in the center. Now Ohio State is going to try to cheat it out. 10 seconds left. This is the point where champions are made. Oh man, 5 seconds left, 4 seconds. This is the push of all pushes. Can he play it around? He's gonna try to, no, it gets, oh man. That's gonna be an overall victory for Ohio State, who is gonna be moving on to play against LSU. But if I have to give an honorable mention of honorable mentions to one player, it's gotta be Bus from Rowan. You have given us some of the most entertaining matches we have seen tonight. Some of the most exciting, some of the most mind-blowing. I know I lost my mind during that last match, but now here it comes. What we've been waiting for all night, the final match. Louisiana State versus Ohio State. And I don't know if we are going to see what we saw last match with this, because last match was so back and forth. The only match that didn't go 3-0. But Louisiana State's performance has been so mind-blowing. They are the team to beat. It's their tournament to lose at this point. So we will have to see what happens. After that last match, I need to take a break. I'm sure you need to take a break, so we will be back with the grand final match right after this. Welcome back to the grand finals of this Rocket League tournament that we have been watching all night, the AVGL Rocket League tournament, and it has been quite a journey to what is this final match, which will be a best of 7. I am your host, Jacob Jim Mountain Palmer, calling all the action for you tonight, and it is led down to this: Ohio State versus Louisiana State. And Louisiana State certainly proved to us in the match we saw earlier tonight that they are indeed, or since it's a 1v1, the player to beat is from LSU. They had such a huge victory over Texas A&M. One of the matches, 11 goals scored against Texas A&M in just one game, making it 3-0. Now, the match between Ohio State and Rowan was exciting in its own right, because Rowan put up as much of a fight as I have seen to try to equalize it. But now the two victors for the night are going to battle for the ultimate victory in these AVGL Rocket League trials. The grand final, LSU versus Ohio State. And this is one you're definitely going to want to see. The two most skilled players vying for victory. And, oh my goodness! What? Okay, maybe these kickoffs for Ohio State have been insane. It's going to allow Ohio State to go into an early lead. But Sharp, you cannot count Sharp out because he has been the wow! We have got a match here. This is going to be a match. This is what you want out of a grand final, right off to the corner, playing the angle perfectly. And hey, if you can do a shot off a kickoff and immediately get a goal, I can too. Let's see what's happening. We're not even 10 seconds into it, and already this has been an insane match. I've seen matches, I've casted matches that have gone into overtime and have lasted, 8 to 10 minutes that haven't been as insane as the first 30 seconds of some of these matches, because so much happens at once and the tables can turn on, and has turned on, so much as can be turned on a dime. And now it's been a little bit while, and it's been a little while since we've seen this many seconds go by without a goal. So ultimately, it's a little bit of a lull in all the craziness that we've seen. And so now here comes Sharp looking for another goal. He's going to find it just a little bit too fast for Ohio State. And now he pulls into the lead, which he has been so comfortable in taking all this time tonight. All right. Sharp has now taken the lead. He has been comfortable with taking the lead throughout all of this tournament. He has built up such a reputation for himself tonight, and he needs to live up to it in these grand finals. He is now going to take what we saw from Bus and Rowan, holding the ball on his roof and then just driving toward the goal, but that is not going to find a goal as the save comes through right there. It's 2-1, a narrow lead, and now maybe that a goal has been scored on him right off the kickoff. He can be a little bit more cognizant of that and maybe adjust his strategy a little more to make sure that doesn't happen. But right now, Ohio State finding themselves the victory, getting themselves into the 2-2 tie. Here we go again, and off we go to the races. 50-50 off toward Ohio State's goal. Is Sharp going to take advantage of that? He needs to pick up some boost, and unfortunately for him, he gets dunked, leaving Ohio State to try to find the goal here. They're going to push toward it. Can they find it? No. Nice save by Sharp. Is going to push it off to the side, and now he has control with his own great shot on goal. That's going to find it and push him into the 1-goal lead yet again, putting them 3-2. And this boost, this shot right on, so accurate, no time at all for Ohio State to try to run it down. LSU finding themselves in a great position here, 3-2. And now the ball is going to head off to the side. Can Sharp get to it? He needs to go back, get some boost play, a bit of defense. Nice backflip there. Gonna push it back up toward Ohio State. Here we go. On the roof like he did before. He's got to pop this. No, gets taken away from him, but he gets the demo on Ohio State now. But unfortunately for him, that's plenty of time for the respawn to come through. But they miss, and LSU gets another goal, pushing them into 4-2. We might be seeing a lead start to open up here. Maybe the momentum to ride into the championship. LSU might be going back to form here. Might have been a little bit shaken off of that first goal right off the kickoff, finding themselves, not even 3 to 5 seconds into the match, and already they're down 1 goal. But now that this match has gone on, he might have been able to have some time to gather his thoughts and go right into pure form, getting himself to 5, and we're halfway through again, which means, same pace keeps up, we might be seeing another double-digit game. We might be seeing it. If another goal is scored, then I might say that LSU might have it locked up if they can get themselves to 6-2. But those kickoffs, you cannot count them out, and Ohio State has something to say to that, pushing themselves back up to a 2-goal deficit. Ball kind of died in the center, but he was still there to cheat it out and get the goal. Sharp tried his best, tried to get the backflip, but the ball was just a little bit too in front of him in order to make that move. So now 50-50 comes through again. Here comes Sharp going up the wall, gonna play it off of there. Great angle, but just a little bit too high. Not able to find the goal. Now here we go again. Needs to use some of his boost, stops it right in his tracks, and now is gonna try to push the counterattack toward the goal. Not gonna find it because it gets redirected mid-air toward the upper right of the goal. Has to be in the right spot here. Can he get the dunk? No. I mean, he manages to run right into Ohio State, but the ball doesn't get deflected, so now it is right next to LSU's goal. 1 minute 45 seconds left. Louisiana State still holding on to a lead, but they have so much offense pushing against them that they have got to be careful. Like that, it is still anyone's game. It is now 5-4 with Ohio State getting within 1 goal of taking this first match of the Grand Championship. And might I remind all of you, this is a best of 7, not a best of 5. So we are going to have at least 4 games right here. So even if one victory is picked up, that doesn't mean it's a done deal, because there is a lot of soccer left to play. And it's going to be played right now as Sharp puts it right up into the air, which Ohio State is almost happy to say thank you for that. I'm going to use that to get my shot on goal. In a bad position there. Luckily for Sharp, it wasn't quite on the goal. It bounced off the post, allowing him to get control of it now. Now he's going to center it. Can he get the right angle? Almost, but just a little bit too fast. Not able to find it. Oh, man, he's just going back and forth in front of the goal. Now the third shot is going to find it. Third time's the charm. And 6-4 in this match. Louisiana State pulling back into a lead. Beautiful shot right there. After 3 attempts, finally finding it. Now as we enter the final minute of this match, Louisiana State would love to, maybe get a quick goal here, because that would mean Ohio State would have to get 3 to win, 3 to tie, 4 to win, which in a minute is a tall task. Even as fast-paced as these 1v1 games can be, that is definitely not what Louisiana State wanted to happen, as the 5th goal is found right there. Only about 15 seconds passed before that was scored. So this could be equalized. We have not seen a game go into overtime. That is something we have just not seen at all tonight. So that could still be in the cards. Sharp needs to get control of this. He's going to have boots, going to pick it up. Off the wall, right the angle. Is going to get another tap in the air. Just not. Oh, that would have been such a beautiful goal. But he has another chance with 30 seconds remaining. Gotta stop this from turning into a shot on goal. Looks like he does. Okay, there's the one he has to play around. tries to dunk over him, but instead it just goes up into the left, so Sharp just waits for it to bounce back toward him so he can get another shot on goal. Boost stolen away from him, so now he can only pick up one of the small boosts, and it's gonna be enough as he gets the goal, pushing himself into a 2-goal lead with only 8 seconds left, and I think that just might be the final clincher for this first game of the final match. 8 seconds left, and I've seen some goals scored pretty fast, but I don't know if we could see 2 and 8 here. The best hope for Ohio State is to get 2 goals right off the kickoff, but Sharp is just going to he's not even going to go for the goal. He's just going to take it back, let the clock run out. Probably a smart move there to give him the first victory. You are watching the AVGL Rocket League Trials, the final match of the Grand Final Championship, and it's LSU versus Ohio State. And LSU still proving why they're the player, or the player from LSU is the player, the team. You know what? You get, Travolta is just as confused of this situation as I am. There's there's a lot to keep. This can be a confusing game sometimes. But what isn't confusing is the fact that LSU is on their way to taking home this grand final. They've got 1 win. They just need 3 more to call it a day and walk home with their heads held high. And if you watch the ads that we've been showing during the break, there's cash money available for these prizes for getting the win here. So a lot on stake as we are going to get ready to go into the second match. Just a quick look at the stats. Sharp had 13 shots on goal as opposed to Ohio State's 7 shots. 7 goals, a little bit less saves. It was about even 3 to 4, but definitely that's the key difference. Is Sharp is much more able to take the offense and get so many shots on goals that, eventually a good amount of them get through to give themselves the overall victory. Now we head in to the second match of the night. LSU up 1. Ohio State still yet to score. Well, I say score in terms of getting a game won, but they might have scored there off of the kickoff, but it might not have been what they needed there, because instead it didn't go off, and now Sharp almost was able to deflect. It is the battle of the backflips here. Unfortunately, I don't think all those backflips, it might be stylish, but it's not going to be enough here to try to keep it from being scored. There you go, just one after the other. It's like when you're playing foosball and you got your hands on the players and you just spin the players and they go flying, and that's kind of what it looked like there. But unfortunately for LSU, they are down a goal, but they found themselves down a goal in the last match too, and they ultimately managed to get out a pretty exciting win. So maybe we'll see that here. Right now, Sharp has control of the ball, is up on the wall. Now we'll see if he can try to get a shot on goal here. Plays it up and over Ohio State. Now he gets another shot on goal, just off the crossbar, just a bit too high. So unfortunately, actually, you know what? He was able to get the follow-up, so I guess unfortunately turned into fortunately, because that was not the clear Ohio State was looking for. Took a funny angle off the wall, just in the perfect position for Sharp to take advantage of it and get the shot to tie it up. And now we're going into the next kickoff. Off to the side near Ohio State. Both of them rush for the boost to the side. Sharp is not going to get it, but maybe he doesn't need it if he can get just the right angle here. But now here comes the point where boost is so crucial. Luckily, Sharp was just ahead enough on the field where he could get to it without having to watch it just trickle into the goal while he lags behind it. Now it's in the corner near Ohio State's goal. Gonna look for the clear here. Try to pop it up and over. Gets dunked. That's a great play from Louisiana State. And now can they turn this into just the right angle shot? It's going to be enough to be credited with a shot on goal there from Sharp, but not enough to actually get the goal. And this match feels like it's actually moving a lot quicker than the other matches, just in the fact that we've only had 2 goals scored and there's almost 2 minutes off the clock. I know. Why do I even try? Why am I even trying anymore? What is the if I'm gonna say, oh, this goal hasn't been scored, I wish a goal was scored. 2 seconds later, a goal was scored. So why am I even trying anymore to make do this analysis? Because anything that I say is going to be negated just 3 seconds after I say it. So what's the point? I guess all I can call here is that Sharp is still in Ohio State's territory. Is going to look to get another shot on goal there. And almost there. Almost finds equalizer, but just unable to get it. Picks up the boost yet again. Is going to try again, but he's got to watch out for the defense coming through here. And it is going to push the ball back to midfield. Over to the right side. Good for Sharp, though. Keeping that boost away from Ohio State. Pushes it up in the air. Going to try another shot. Gets credited with a shot, but the save is going to come through from Ohio State. And now this is a race back toward LSU's goal. Can they prevent it from going in? Now carrying it up on the roof. Going to look for that crucial pop to get it in the goal, but it gets saved yet again. Sharp is up to 6 shots on goal, but only one of them getting through for an actual goal. Compare that to Ohio State's 4 shots on goal, 2 of them getting through. But Sharp is going to keep it up yet again with another shot on goal, up to 7. He is just going to continually, persistently try, and it's eventually going to pay off for him, equalizing the match with 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. There's some great airplay there, just the right angle, pushes it in. Ohio State was still back in their own goal, waiting for an angle, a possibility that just didn't come to them. Instead, what came to them was a goal from LSU. And now the ball's going to be pushed over to the side, back towards center field. Oh no, open goal. Don't do it! Okay, Sharp gets the save. Okay, and breathe a little bit easier here. And no boost from Ohio State, stolen away from them by LSU, and now they're going to use that to break away towards the goal and push themselves back into the lead. That's just why it's so crucial. Looky there. I'm just going to drive right around you, pedal to the floor. You can't keep up with that. I score the goal. So the ball's been equalized a lot. You know, we've had a lot of teams tying it up against each other right now. But overall, LSU has still, the games have ultimately been able to be tied up. So that's some good news right there for LSU. For Sharp, who lives up to his name, you can't necessarily pin him down. If you try to pin him down, he'll just poke you right back, like he's going to try to do right here with another shot on goal. Can Ohio State get to it? Yes, they can, just at the last moment, but still in the lead. 10 shots on goal now. You've got to admire that persistence there. 3 of them getting through to get goals, so about a 33% rate of actually getting the goal. Just off to the left post there. He's going to have to go and get the full boost off into the corner. Now, here we go. Clear going to try to come through from Ohio State. Is he going to be able to beat Sharp to it? Sharp gets the full boost, pushes it back. Here comes the counterattack up above Ohio State, and Ohio State is spot enough on the field that it might be the opportunity for Sharp. No, off the post. And now this is going to be the opportunity for the clear as Ohio State finds themselves with full boost. Now using the strategy of carrying it on top of their car to pop it over. Doesn't make it. It goes off the crossbar. And maybe a counterattack is going to come here through Sharp, who tries the same thing. Gets the pop up and over. Off the crossbar. Needs to push it in. And he does it, finding himself with a 2-goal lead with just 24 seconds left on the clock. Louisiana State might be able to pull out another victory, bringing them to 2-0 in the overall match standings. But there's still some times left for it to be turned around for Ohio State. Here we go. Sharp is going to try. He's definitely going to try, or maybe he just might try to run down the clock. That could be a strategy, but he's got to stop this push here. Oh, no! Oh! Ohio State managing to keep this game so competitive. 10 seconds left to drive this into overtime. It comes down to this kickoff. How this kickoff goes. It's in a way where the goal was scored right off the bat, or maybe it heads over. That is great news for Sharp. It is going to be under his control as Ohio State tries to clear it, but it stays in the center field. The ball is going to be grounded before it can get to the goal, and Louisiana State, just by the skin of Sharp's teeth, is able to pull out another victory with a 1-goal victory. And you are watching the AVGL trials in Rocket League. This is the grand final match between Louisiana State and Ohio State. It has been a ferocious match. Ohio State definitely putting up a fight against who was the favorite to win, which is Louisiana State, which the credit, has gotten the 2 victories, but it has been so much closer than what we have seen in the previous match that LSU was in. So what's interesting is both of the 2 games were scored. Ohio State got the first goal on a kickoff. So if that happens again, I don't know. I'll lose my mind again. Wow, that's something we haven't seen before. That would certainly be surprising. But hopefully LSU, for them, they'll be able to keep up this momentum. But Ohio State has certainly shown that they might be able to pull it out in the end. But it's getting into territory where Ohio State might have to be looking at a reverse sweep as an option. It's not to that point yet. But if LSU picks up the next victory, they will be at a match point and have 4 games in which they only need to win 1. Right now, 5 games left to win 2. So we are going to be going into the next match. Here we go. And it doesn't look like there's going to be a goal right off the kickoff. Instead, the ball gets some serious air, allowing Sharp to pick up the boost and drive it right into the goal. That was beautiful air control. I just want to see, was he in contact with it the whole time? I mean, there's 1 tap, there's 2. I think that was a 3rd and a 4th. That is just so beautiful to watch, just in complete control. That's what that boost is made for. Just the almost poetic flying through the air. So LSU has turned the tables on Ohio State. Being able to get the first goal now is going to be heading back toward the goal of Ohio State. But now a counterattack is coming through. Sharp needs to be there quickly, uses the wall to clear it back towards the center of the field, dunks it away from Ohio State. Great play right there. Back over the corner where he can refill on boost completely. Ohio State low on boost. Boost stolen away from them again. I love the boost denial here from Sharp. But Sharp gets demoed. Dangerous situation. Just a few seconds left, but unfortunately for Sharp, tried to rush in there at the last moment, but it is going to be equalized. There are 4 minutes, 14 seconds left, so plenty of time for either player to come back into the lead. Alrighty, it is 1-1 in this match. Sharp now with a chance for a quick shot on goal. Unfortunately, the angle didn't quite work out for him. So now he is going to have to go back, be credited with the save, and now try to do some sort of counterattack. Back toward the goal of Ohio State, off the top. Nope. Right at the right angle for Ohio State to clear it back. Now it gets pushed back to the center. Ohio State moves in to try to control it, denies the boost to LSU. Sharp has to go back to fill up himself. He's going to be able to dunk this. Yes, he does. He steals it away, and now it's all on him to try to get the goal with that great aerial control we've seen from him. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Right off the crossbar. Sharp refills back up, looking to make another play. Here he goes, and there's 1 tap. Will he get the second? He does, and right in the upper right corner. What a beautiful shot to be able to pick it. And look at this. Refills, a 1. A 2, a goal, right there. Okay, Louisiana State finds themselves back in a narrow lead, which has been a place that they found themselves throughout this whole match, and hey, that's led them to be able to pull out some victories like another goal they do right now. You know what's better than a 1-goal lead? A 2-goal lead. And Louisiana State is going to get that for themselves. And now just a very nice play off of the kickoff, off to the side where you can go and get some boost, and then just use the angle to drive it right into the other player's goal before they know what hit them. Here comes the other kickoff. I gotta say, LSU and Sharp have really adapted to Ohio State's tendency to score goals right off a kickoff, because they've been able to kind of bring that to a stop, enough for them to maintain a good lead. So he's going to try to backflip this, is able to play it around Ohio State, and is able to take the boost away. Another nice flip over there. He's going to put it above Sharp. Sharp uses all of his boost to try to keep up with the ball. Now plays it off the wall, and is going to be able to get the double tap right there, off toward the side, over the goal to the other corner where the boost is taken away. Sharp going back to midfield, refills up. Is he going to be able to take this away? He's right in position. Instead, he doesn't take the ball away. He just shuns Ohio State right out of the way. able to keep the ball in his control, which now with that grows, though, that triple tap in the air, not able to find instead goes off the crossbar. Sharp is demoed, and that's been something we've seen from Ohio State that has really allowed them to score some good goals, is demoing Sharp, taking him out of the match for those crucial few seconds, allowing him to get the power play goal, if you will. But Louisiana State still finds themselves in a narrow lead. Now it's going to go slightly off to the left. Sharp needs to pick up, okay, he picks up a small and not a large. Ultimately, if he can just keep this lead and not allow any sort of major snowball to happen, he might be able to pull away with it. But a goal there, almost scored, but diverted away, saved by Sharp, who now goes through with his great aerial plays, pushes it right in front of the goal, but it's just in the lower left corner, bounces up over the goal. Not quite what he wanted there. Still, he's got control of this ball, and he's going to actually drive it all the way back toward his goal in order to make sure that he maintains control of it and is able to get a great clear. But man, that sure is scary to watch the ball that close to going in. Pushed off to the side by Ohio State, and the demo coming through onto Ohio State, getting a taste of their own medicine, and the goal is quickly scored by Sharp, making it 4-2. Sharp finds himself now back into that comfortable 2-goal lead that he's been in for so much of this grand final. But Ohio State certainly loves closing it back down to a 1 and maybe even tying it up themselves. I'm still blown away that we have not seen one overtime all tonight. There has not been one game where it has gone into overtime, and that is really kind of crazy to me when you think about it, because some of these games have been so back and forth and so close. Right now, a great clear. It looks like it's just going to turn into a goal. That doesn't even look like something you aim for. You're just looking to clear the ball back up, but it was at just the right angle to where Ohio State couldn't keep up with it. And now a 5-2 lead. A 3-goal lead for LSU. I mean, one more would certainly almost feel like what? What? What even? What? That's a great strategy. Look at that right there. Drive around the ball. That is brilliant. I have not seen that since Huffelmeckler in '86, and I got to tell you, he didn't make it to any championship, so there's a lesson we can all learn there. Just don't drive around the ball at kickoff. What are you even thinking there? Well, here's what he's thinking. I'm going to make a fancy aerial play again and try to make it like that goal didn't even happen, but it gets saved by Ohio State. So now we are a 2-goal lead yet again. This might turn into just a 1-goal lead, but a great save right there. Clock ticking down. Not a lot of time left. Another goal for LSU would be beautiful for them right now. Ball gets played over them. Ohio State needs to score a goal now. It would be great for them if they could just make this a 1-goal game yet again. The ball gets dunked and put into, Oh, I thought that was actually going in the goal, but he kind of flicked it off to the right, back into the corner, and it doesn't turn into a goal. But goal or no goal, the time now has gone to a point where I don't think this match can go any other way. It is looking like LSU is going to pick up their 3rd victory in this match, in this best of 7, which means they are at match point and only need to win one more to take home the victory for the entire tournament. And that tournament has been the AVGL Rocket League Trials. You are watching the grand final, a match between LSU and Ohio State. Both of these players have been so amazing in their skills. LSU been the favorite to win the tournament all this time, and they might actually finally do it. Louisiana State had to face off against Texas A&M in order to get here, and Ohio State had quite the match against Rowan, the only match that wasn't a complete blowout, as Rowan did try to come back in their signature fashion. Weren't able to pull it off, but was sure a fun match to watch. And this is an interesting match to watch too, because even though LSU has managed to win all the games, they still have been fought very hard for those wins. It hasn't been the blowout that we saw in the second match. What I'm going to be looking for in this final match is how many demos we see, because that has really been the key to how Ohio State has been able to score the goals. When you take Sharp off the field for 3 to 4 seconds, that can be an eternity for the goal to be scored. It's such an amazing opportunity that confused Travolta just completely lose it. He spazzes out at even the thought of having 3 to 4 seconds to score a goal without anyone else. Of course, this tournament wouldn't be nearly as exciting as it would be without our great production staff being there for us, staying safe with the guidelines and the social distancing, but I feel a little bit isolated, but I guess, you know, if I'm not wearing a mask, then I gotta be in a 50-foot room all by myself. Like, you know, don't enter this room. I'm not wearing a mask. But no, we are taking all the precautions that we need to bring you all the esports action, and certainly what great action it has been. Ohio State right now is able to flip it up over toward Sharp, pushing it slowly but surely toward the goal. Now it's able to take the boost away from the corner. There goes Sharp, pushing it around the corner back toward the midway point. Flicks it up in the air. Is now going to try to get a mid-air tap. Doesn't quite work out. Looks like he might have lost boost midway through that. And now it gets pushed back toward LSU's goal. Not going to be able to find it. And now maybe a counterattack here. Full boost to play with. On the roof of the car, waiting for just the right moment. 1 tap, 2 taps, 3 taps, off the top, and Sharp scores it again. Oh, let's just see this one more time. Here's the first one to get in the air, and the second one just right after that, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth. I might just be counting too much because I maybe want it to be a more exciting play than it really is, but my goodness, that kind of aerial control is beautiful to watch. The first goal in almost a minute. Am I even watching this type of match? A minute going by with only 1 goal scored? I can't believe that even happened. Well, they make up for it with 2 back-to-back goals, which tie the game up yet again, as we have 4 minutes left in this match. Now remember, LSU only needs 1 more win in the next 4 games to win. And if they win at any more time, then the other games don't even count because they have won the entire championship. Sharp now almost gets the better of that contest, but Ohio State was right there to keep it from going any further toward their goal. Now is able to juice back up. Now has a shot toward the goal. It's got to get it around him. How will the play come through? Oh, it still gets saved there by Ohio State. Now, with the other shot towards the goal, he finds it. That is a great play right there, pushing him back into the lead. Got it. Got the tools that he needed. Found himself right in front of Ohio State, able to get the victory. Or a small victory, that is. Each goal was its small victory in and of itself, and it's those small victories that add up into something great. Sharp is trying to make this a great match as he plays it off the wall with that aerial play, but it is saved and now might be pushed back with a clear of its own. Dribbled up the field with the pop off the roof toward the goal. Sharp is not in the position he wants to be, just barely manages to save it. And now with a great clear of his own, he can breathe a little bit easier on what was a very valiant effort to try to score a goal. And there comes the demo again, just like I was saying. Sharp cannot respawn fast enough. And now it is tied up yet again. Ooh. That's all I can say. I gotta increasingly catch my breath more and more because these finals have been close, but not close enough to where it can be a win for either team because LSU still manages to find a way to pull out the victory every single time. The shot on goal coming through again with maybe a flick in there. No, it doesn't. Instead, it heads back to midfield, and now the drive comes through toward Louisiana State's goal. Not going to find it. The save being pushed through. Now another shot coming through onto Ohio State, but a save is going to be credited to them as well. And now Sharp might have an opportunity here. Both cars sort of running into each other. And the ball was kind of heading towards the goal there, but both of them were ramming into each other so much it kind of knocked them both out of position. So now Sharp finds another opportunity to try to keep up these shots on goals. Already has 6 for this match as opposed to 5 for Ohio State. LSU definitely having more opportunities to score, but now they find themselves in the lead. So LSU is now in a position where they have to take the initiative and tie this back up. Hat trick coming through for Ohio State. It's nice to see, although I'm not quite sure if it's as impressive if there's not 3 players on the team. It's like these players saying that they were the best performing player on their team. I mean, it sounds nice, but in this sort of format, what's the point? But anyway, I think it's mainly because production and us casters here are so proud of that hat graphic that we'll find any excuse to play it, because it does look very nice. And maybe Louisiana State can give us yet another opportunity to play it if they can get their third goal and tie it up. They're at full boost right now, have to rush back to keep the shot on goal from coming through. Now around the corner, up on the wall, down towards the goal. It needs to be centered for a shot to come through. And instead it heads back to center field. Sharp push out of the way a little, but now finds himself back towards the center. Off to the side, boost picked up. Here comes the aerial play. Is it gonna go through? No, the save is gonna come through, blocking that goal from being played. You never can know with these games because it can turn into a counterattack so fast like here. And Sharp, I don't know what happened there. Sharp had no way to catch up. And now he's going to get the third goal, which, yay, let's have the hats rain down again. It is so nice to watch. There we go. It is such a nice graphic, I got to admit that. But I wish I could have seen a replay of the 10 seconds before that, because Ohio State was way ahead of LSU. That goal was completely open to them. But instead of pushing it towards the goal, he pushed it off towards the corner, which allowed LSU to go and get the counterattack to equalize the match. So that was really odd. I'm not quite sure what happened there or what the strategy, or maybe there was something else in play that I didn't see, but I can clearly see this. The ball going right into, oh, two shots, one too far to the right, then one too far to the left. And now Ohio State is going to try yet again to get another shot on goal, make it 8 shots on goal, but it is not going to go through as Sharp gets the save there. And could we finally see the overtime? Not if Sharp has anything to say about that, but what a save by Ohio State is going to keep this match alive. That was so close to a goal there. Can Sharp do it yet again? Here he comes, putting up the aerial play yet again, but gets bumped out of the way by Ohio State. Could we finally see it? Could we finally see overtime coming through the first time tonight? And what a key time it is, because it is the only time that Ohio State has to try to turn this around. The ball needs to hit the ground. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we are in overtime. Golden goal situation, and the most golden of all goals for Louisiana State, because one goal here, they get it. It looks like it's a goal. I thought that winning goal for the entire tournament would be scored on an open goal, and then wouldn't that be something? But my goodness, this is such an exciting end to what has been such an exciting night with so many exciting. I am so excited. I cannot say the word excite so much, because that is just the key word to sum up what has been going on tonight. The shot on goal blocked there by Ohio State. We are now a little over 35 seconds into overtime. Needs to stop this here. Is able to stop it. Now Sharp picks up the boost. Now he's going to try to play. Here comes the aerial play. Will this one work out for him? It's going toward the goal. And it goes through! It looked like Ohio State had the save there, but not tonight. Let's take a look at that again. Oh, he had it. Oh, he missed. Oh, from the angle that I saw it on, it looked like he hit it, but no, he misses, and Louisiana State is victorious. Sharp taking home the ultimate victory tonight, and a well-deserved one at that, in overtime, taking home the grand championship in this Rocket League tournament. What an exciting victory in overtime in these AVGL Rocket League trials. I hope you sure enjoyed seeing that. Congratulations to all the teams that played tonight, and a thank you to all the players in those teams, a thank you to production, and a thank you to all of you watching tonight. I sure hope you enjoyed it. Remember, that's not all for AVGL, but they have the next tournament next week as well. But for now, for this tournament, that is all for the AVGL Rocket League tournament. LSU takes the championship, and I was happy to bring it to you tonight. Until next time, this is Jacob Jim Mountain Palmer signing off. Stay safe and have a good night. a lot of shots on goal this past minute. Blue Star is going to be able to get the save. And now a quick shot on here, and Goff is just back in the game. Only one goal down, 1 minute, 23 seconds left. He goes off the side, picks up the corner boost. Blue Star tries to flip over. I wouldn't have been surprised if Blue Star didn't have any boost there. Yet again to equalize it. Okay, needs to score 2 goals needs to score 2. What even was that? What was that? He just lead. But Sharp, he cannot count Sharp out because he has been the wow! We have got a match here. This is going to be a match. This is what you want out of a grand final. Right off to the corner, playing the angle perfectly. And hey, if you think about it, because some of these games have been so back and forth and so close. Right now, a great clear. It looks like it's just going to turn into a goal. That doesn't even look like something you aim for. You're just looking to clear the ball back up, but it was at just the right angle to where Ohio State couldn't keep up with it. Stop it now, Sharp picks up the boost. Try to play. Here comes the aerial play. Will this one work out for him? It's going toward the goal, and it goes through! It looked like Ohio State had the save there, but not tonight. Let's take a look at that again. Oh, he had it. Yeah, oh, he missed. Oh.